How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am VonnTheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. Now, you might want to go on my website a few times a week because I might be giving out a few hidden gems that can help you to win your DFS contest each week and also help you dominate your fantasy leagues. So y'all ready?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Stat Room, and thanks for joining me on our DFS journey, and thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And guys and gals, I would love it if you guys leave comments. Let me know what you think about my videos. If you like my positive word. And guys, I'm gonna give you my why. Why do I do DFS? I do DFS because I felt as though it was unfair. Like in the casinos, they put these signs up that anybody can win. But I realized that DFS wasn't fans going against fans. It was highly skilled people taking the money out of the fans' pockets. So that's why I created myself, because I know sports. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give the average fan a fighting chance. All right. So with that being said, guys, let's get right into this video, guys. This is the NFL. And this week, a lot of the top teams are not playing. So you have to really be selective. Buffalo is playing, so you can never go wrong with stacking Buffalo. So, guys, if you're new to DFS, decide, do you want to play DFS to win money or do you play it for fun? Like if you play it for fun, it's just like if you go to happy hour and you buy some food. After you eat that food, you have nothing to show for it. So if you're just doing that, play all the GPPs. But if you're trying to win money, play your double ups, your head-to-head contests, but create your own contests. Create NFL, I would say create them the day before, because you want to get these desperate people. And if you really want to get even better, do your head-to-heads about 30 minutes before lock, and you'll get the desperate people, and you can take advantage of them. All right, let's go right to the quarterback position, guys. Josh Allen had a subpar game. Subpar to him is under 20. Barrow, see how he looked without a number one receiver? Guys, number one receivers matter. Mary, all of a sudden can play football, huh? It's amazing when you get a number one receiver like Hopkins back, how easier the game gets. Tagovailoa, I saw him in person last year when he beat my Ravens on Thursday Night Football. Wow, you give him Tyreek Hill and Waddle, and he looked like he can actually play the quarterback position. Kirk Cousins has one of the top receivers in Jefferson. It's not a mystery, guys. The quarterbacks that are balling out have top talent. That's why Lamar Jackson is so amazing. His top receiver haven't really played this whole year. He just won with his top three passing threats out of the game and still won. That tell you Lamar Jackson is an absolute beast. Herbert has taken a step back this year, but I think he'll do well against Atlanta. Smith has had 3 games where he's had under 16 fantasy points. This is a game where I think he can get back on track to get to that 20-point mark. Fields, he got Claypool. Let's see how that turns out. But you give Fields a number one receiver, and you'll see him take that leap up. And he's only in his first year starting, second year in the league. Heineke, if you're going to play Heineke, you better play McLaurin, because he will throw McLaurin the ball. And Heineke, man, he's not a bad quarterback, guys. Look, 23 fantasy points. I like him because he runs, he throws, but he gets the ball out faster. I like him better than their other receiver in Wentz. Goff is going to have a tough day throwing the ball against Green Bay, so Detroit's going to run the ball. Mariota is going to run all over the place, and I think Mariota has a solid game. This will be Aaron Rodgers' only opportunity of the year to get 20-plus fantasy points. So if you wanted to run Rodgers, this is the week. Brady is going through a divorce, guys, and I don't like to get in people's personal business, but family is more important than any sport. So I just hope Tom Brady finds himself again and go easy on this man. He has some family issues. Dark Carr against Jacksonville, don't like him. Don't like Lawrence. He has taken a step back. I think Lawrence is going to be Blaine Gabbert. What's the guy's name? Gabbert and the other guy, 2.0. Stafford, offensive line is terrible. Don't like him. Zach Wilson has ball control issues. You never play a quarterback that can't hold on to the ball. And that's about it, guys. So if you want to win your fantasy, start these players.
If you made it this far, hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe to my video.
You want to win your fantasy? Start quarterback Cousins. You want to know why? Well, he has 11 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions, and he's on the road against a defense that is struggling against the pass. And this should be the day where he throws 3+ touchdowns. You want to win your fantasy? Start quarterback Cousins. Want to win your fantasy? Start running back Mostert. You want to know why? Well, he's going against the 31st ranked run defense, and he's very explosive, and he plays for an explosive offense, and they won't be able to put 8 in the box. So you want to win your fantasy? Start running back Mostert. You want to win your fantasy? You better start wide receiver Jefferson. You want to know why? Well, first, he's one of the top wide receivers in the NFL. Second, he has a great matchup. And this should be one of those games where he gets over 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. You want to win your fantasy? Start wide receiver Jefferson. Want to win your fantasy? Start tight end Tunyon. You want to know why? Well, Aaron Rodgers and that Packer offense is struggling, and he's the most reliable. Aaron Rodgers don't trust anybody, and he's getting more involved. So he's going to get more targets because Aaron Rodgers is only throwing the ball about 5 yards. So if you want to win your fantasy, start tight end Tunyon. You want to win your fantasy? Start the Dolphins defense. You want to know why? Well, they can take away the ball, and they can get pressure, and they haven't had that big game yet. They're going up against an inferior offense, so if you want to win your fantasy, start the Dolphins defense. My word for today is poor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, poor doesn't necessarily mean how much money you have. It goes directly to your mindset. In my opinion, poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Example. If someone comes to you and say, hey, man, I got this idea, man, where we can trade some stocks. I've learned how to trade stocks. You'd be like, oh, man, that's not going to work. You passed over that opportunity. Someone say, hey, man, I'm going to do some real estate, man. I just need to get, $500 more to get the materials. Oh, man, that ain't going to work. If you're someone who every time someone is presented you with an opportunity that could change your life and you just dismiss it, or you see a person that is successful and you're negative, you are a poor person, which means you have no chance to be better in life. Your mindset is just destroyed. A broke person, on the other hand, they don't pass over opportunities. They might not have the money, but they're starving for knowledge. They're reading books every day. You present them an opportunity. They at least listen to it first because they're not going to pass over an opportunity repeatedly. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, are you poor?